Well, Microsoft being Microsoft, absolutely shoving AI down everything they own for whatever fucking reason, right? Um, and so they thought, hey, you know what? Now, dying mainline franchises. You know how PlayStation has like their whole fucking laundry list of first-party IPs, and we only have Halo. Yeah, let's just bring it out back, shoot it in the back of the head, and just fucking leave it to the dust. Because God forbid we take our main franchise, the franchise that our studio is known for, and let's just do everything wrong with it. So, the main people, they leave, right? The main people, Bungie, the goats, they leave to do Destiny, which also is not going out well for them. But they leave. And like, okay, sure, let's continue Halo. Let's make a whole new studio with some ex-Bungie devs, and we're gonna, you know, keep making Halo games. So they do. And they're all bad. Halo 4, dog shit. Halo 5, dog shit. Because they don't listen to what the players want. They're trying to copy market trends. Halo 4 tries to copy Call of Duty with its creator class system, with its perk drops, with its kill streaks. We don't want that in Halo. And then Halo 5 comes out, and you know what? Hyper movement. Because you know what our boots on the ground sci fi shooter needs? Hyper movement. Let's give each other thrusters. Let's give each other fucking aim down sights on every single gun because, oh god, Call of Duty, they're pulling big numbers with Infinite Warfare. It's definitely not the most, like, disliked video on YouTube at the time. Let's fucking copy that shit because that's what we need. And Halo Infinite comes out. It's better. They actually are listening to their people. It's going back to the roots. It's a lot more classic. It still has some bad things. Cough, cough, sprint, microtransactions, and aim down sights on majority of the guns. But you know what? It's fine. I can live with that. Multiplayer was good. Campaign was a return to form, mostly. They completely ditched everything they did in Halo 5, which I am very okay with. Then Halo Infinite has its life cycle. It lasts a couple years, but then now they're sunsetting it. They've released the final major update, and then we've gotten the trailer for the next project, which was leaked to hell years prior anyway, being a full remake of Combat Evolved. We've already had a remaster of Combat Evolved, but you know what? It was pretty dog shit. I'm honestly okay with a full remake, as long as it's done well. But it's not going to be done well because Microsoft, Big Daddy Microsoft, wants to shove AI down everything. The CE remake is reusing a fuckload of assets from Halo Infinite, which does not fit the aesthetic for Combat Evolved in the slightest. One, that's lazy. Two, it doesn't fit the style. And they're trying to claim that it's like the most faithful remake they've ever done, which they've never done a remake, so, I mean, technically it is true. 0 out of 10. What the fuck are you doing? And then they're claiming that they're making all the audio and sound design be super faithful to the original game. When the fucking plasma rifle sounds like dog shit, right? They're taking one of the most iconic sounding weapons in video games just as a whole and making it just unrecognizable. And then they're doing other changes that are kind of less important, like the pistol no longer one-shots hunters, which, I mean, is fair. But then the assault rifle has 32 bullets instead of 60, which kind of undermines the entire point of that game's assault rifle. But in their defense, they are also adding the SMG and some other guns to counteract that. So it's one step forward, two steps back. It's just, except in Halo's case, it's one step forward, fucking 15 steps back. Because God forbid we get anything good out of this franchise since Bungie leaves. Okay. Generational run, right? Pre 343 Halo. We had the original trilogy, the greatest trilogy of games ever made. We got Halo Legends, which was a baller-ass anime anthology series with a bunch of different animators per part. That shit was gas. We got Halo Fall of Reach. It was a mediocre movie, but it was still fucking cool. And then they left. And then we got Halo 4, and then we got the tie-in movie, Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. It was pretty cool. Writing wasn't great. CGI wasn't great. But for what it was, just a cool action Halo movie where 14-year-old John Halo sounds like a 35-year-old fucking chronic chain smoker.
We don't have much time. Let's go.
I'm okay with that. It's still Halo. It feels like Halo. It looks like Halo. But then now, oh god, fucking Jimmy Rings in the Halo TV show. Microsoft just hired or Halo Studios, whoever the fuck it is, hired a AI designer. And then they've also said they want generative AI to be an integral part of all future installments. What the fuck are we doing? Overall, it's a net negative. Doing a full remake trilogy of the original games, me personally, I think it's a good idea. Just let Halo Studios take the reins, remake the original trilogy, and then let the other studios, like, pass it off. We know Certain Affinity's making a game. Just pass it off to other studios to make the multiplayer and make their own new stories. Because 343 does not know what the fuck they're doing for new stories. They have not made a single good game. Infinite was fun, but it wasn't great. It had issues. Oh, and it makes me want to kill myself, as shown in my Halo Infinite strains my friendship video. Yeah, go watch that. It's so simple. The fans are right there. And it's not like Fortnite. It's not like Rainbow Six, where the competitive community has, like, very largely differing opinions on what the game should be. The casual player base and the competitive player base are in the same field of what they want out of a game. The only difference is that the casuals want more single-player focused stuff and the competitive people want more multiplayer focused. But, like, still, fucking Halo Reach! You see the amount of content Halo Reach launched with in 2011? Bro, they had, like, just shitloads of customization and an actual good level progression system that we have not had in the series to date. And that shit was made in 2011 on an engine that was way past its prime. Oh, and moving to UE5 is such a weird choice. Like, yes, it's good getting onto an open engine, so where, you know, whoever you hire will know how to use the engine, so we won't get another incident like Halo Infinite. The issue with Halo Infinite is they were using a proprietary engine. And because that a majority of the people who were working on the game were part-time well, not part-time, but they were contractors that had, you know, a certain amount of time before they got fired, right? They didn't have a set crew. So every time they hired a new set of contractors, they would have to spend a good chunk of their time learning how to use this proprietary engine. And then because they had to spend most of their time learning, they couldn't get enough stuff out. And then they just get sacked because they didn't get enough stuff out. So it was a lose-lose thing the entire way around, and I feel bad for those people who worked on Halo Infinite because it has a lot of really cool shit that if it was just expanded on, then, you know, we would have had a better product than what we got. But because fucking Halo and 343 are too damn stingy to keep an actual set of permanent people working on the game, and there were some good names attached to Halo Infinite. Oh my god. It was such misstep. It was misstep after misstep. God forbid we get fucking anything good out of this goddamn franchise. It shouldn't be this hard for the pinnacle moneymaker of Xbox. The reason you want people to buy an Xbox is because of Halo. Something that was originally a pillar out of everything else in the industry. Like, people who knew nothing about video games, they knew the big green dude on the fucking box of Halo. But now it's just in the dust. It's a hard thing to hold as well, because single-player games as a whole have just fucking taken a nosedive in the past half decade. The trend of live services has really just put a shit onto anything creative now. And I understand, like, live service can be done well, but it doesn't need to be a battle royale. It doesn't need to be an extraction shooter. It doesn't need to cater towards the sweats trying to fucking make their dog shit montages and post them on TikTok for fucking 12 people to see. We just need quality. We need passion. We don't have passion in these dev studios anymore. That's why indies are on such a fucking rise nowadays. We don't get shit. These big AAA studios, they don't care about the products they pump out. They just want money. And the fucking people, they keep buying it. Look at Call of Duty. They're on fucking the 20th or something Call of Duty. They're pumping out those out every year. Oh my god. There is so much shit I can spew on about this fucking topic. And it's been said to death. Everyone says about how we just need to stop buying. But the consumers don't stop buying. The industry will not change unless we stop buying. I mean, but there's people doing that. That's the thing. People have done that. Splitgate was a great step in the right direction. But they fucking... Why is it so hard to make a good arena shooter? We have the formula. It's been this for fucking 35 years, man. Arena shooters. But fucking Unreal Tournament, Epic Games, they used to have the, like, pinnacle arena shooter until Halo came out. And then, you know, they just fucking left that franchise in the dust, God forbid. You know, it's not Fortnite, it doesn't make us money, fuck every other franchise we've ever made. Gears of War? Fucking what's that? Let's throw that in the garbage. They just make product. They don't make games, they make products. Yeah, these big studios, they don't make games for the players. That's why indies are on such a fucking massive hot streak in the last couple years. Because it's small teams that care about the products they're making. Back in the day, back in the early 2000s, back when Bungie was still in their fucking prime, is because it was a small team of dedicated people that cared about the game they were making. But now, it's multi-hundreds of people being overseen by some massive corporate exec that just wants to pump in as much shit to make it as easy as possible, make it as cheap as possible, try and get them the most revenue. And then they wonder why they're not making money off their fucking dogshit games. Why these big studios are freaking out because fucking Hollow Knight Silksong, 3 Australian dudes just making a game for shits and giggles, becomes one of the most best-selling games on Steam. It crashed Steam, for fuck's sake. Imagine that. Imagine being 3 dudes and you make this shitty little Metroidvania that gets such traction that it crashes the largest PC gaming platform. That is ridiculous. And then you wonder why Call of Duty is complaining that their sales aren't up enough. Because they're shoving out the exact same game with AI-generated fucking artworks in it, reused assets, and we've already got the leaks for the next Call of Duty game, and apparently it's literally a 1-for-1 Modern Warfare 2. Apparently it's identical. The recoil system, the movement is identical to Modern Warfare 2 2022. It blows my mind. Like, if they want money, just copy what the indie studios are doing. Make actual good games. Fire half your fucking big teams, because they're not doing shit anyway. If you're fucking relying on AI to do half your work for you, just drop half the teams. Let them fucking start their own studios again. Let them make what they want with the time that they want. Don't have these, you know, massive crushing dates you have to be pushed out by. Like, look at fucking Rockstar Games. They're just taking their time, bro. And you can guarantee that game's going to be at least good because they're taking their time with it. They don't have Take-Two breathing down their necks, fucking like, get the shit out in the next 6 months or you're fired. They don't have that. I could go into a longer, like an actual fucking ballpoint. Everything I've been saying, I've just been spitting. I've had no notes, no script, no nothing. I've just been fucking spitting. Right, some of my earliest memories being alive was sitting there playing Halo 3 with my brother. It's such a personal thing for me. And they're just fucking it. They're putting it to the ground and fucking it. And they're just leaving it on the fucking side of the thing. Not even a wraparound cuddle, bro. They're just leaving it. Just pump and dump. Just fucking in there, bap, bap, gone. Out the door. No walk of shame or nothing. Just gone. It's like poor little Halo is like Big Daddy Microsoft. You know, you have the capabilities to make me great again. You have the abilities to make me happy. And then they just come in and just fucking wham, wham, and they're just thrown to the side and just gone. Fuck you, have AI. Yeah, because that's what everybody wants, AI. It's like watching a family member just, you know, become a paraplegic and then get Parkinson's disease and then get Alzheimer's. And then someone comes along and just fucking boots them out of their wheelchair and starts beating them to death. It's like, you want to do something, but you just can't. I'm currently watching my beloved franchise, something that's helped me more in my life than, like, you could fucking imagine. And it's just being thrown to the curb and stomped on. It's just, oh my god. I can't grasp how they're just treating their beloved franchise so poorly, and then they wonder why they're not making any money, why they have to shut down half their studios to meet the fucking profit margins, and it's not going to get better. I guarantee you, if Combat Evolved Anniversary, Remake, whatever the fuck it is, Campaign Evolved, dog shit name by the way, when that inevitably flops, Halo as a IP is going to be done. They're not going to want to go forward with making more games. Certain Affinity's taking their damn time, and they'll probably get scrapped. And I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft cuts Halo Studios entirely. They've done it for less. They've done it for games that have actually been successful, and they've cut them studios. We're fucked. Halo as an IP is fucked. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It shouldn't be this hard, man. It should not be this hard.